In our headlines, hurricane warning in effect for St. Kitts and Nevis. Stay tuned. Welcome to this special edition of the Nevis Newscast for Friday, October 20th, 2023. I am Fredicia Liebert. A hurricane warning remains in effect for St. Kitts and Nevis. A hurricane warning means hurricane conditions are expected within the specified area within 24 to 36 hours. Residents should rush all disaster plans to completion and seek safe shelter.
With regards to St. Kitts Nevis, the storm is expected to approach us late Friday evening and into Saturday, early Saturday. At Saturday 8 a.m., it will approach us, or will be passing us at a Category 1 hurricane. That's the projection. Right? This is Friday evening, 8 p.m. It will be just to the southeast of Guadeloupe. Guadeloupe is 100 miles to the south of Nevis, so we'll be experiencing some tropical storm force wind from Friday afternoon onwards into Saturday. With 75 miles an hour sustained winds, we are likely to get gusts well over 75 miles an hour. So we may be approaching Category 2 hurricane force winds with gusts.
On Thursday, October 19th, during an emergency meeting, Brian Dyer, director of the Nevis Disaster Management Department, apprised the members of the Nevis Disaster Management Committee of the potential impact of the storm.
Rainfall totals for us is significant. Three to 6 inches. Worst case scenario, 10 inches. Alright? So we have to be prepared for flooding issues, especially in our problematic areas, Lower Bath, Newcastle, Stony Grove, Cades Bay, and Pond Hill. These are the Newcastle. These are the non-problematic areas with regards to flooding. We may have, I know we have invested in our drainage recently, and Public Works is doing a good job in clearing the drains, but we may have some washout of the roads in some areas.
Residents are urged to closely monitor the weather system, stay tuned to local media for emergency information, and be ready to activate their disaster plans if called upon. In light of the impending threat of the storm, the government of St. Kitts and Nevis announced the early closure of all schools and government offices from midday on Friday, October 20th. The decision followed detailed weather advisories from the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA. Private sector organizations were also asked to adjust their operations for safety. Tommy is approaching the Leeward Islands. Weather and marine conditions will deteriorate later tonight with its passage. Meantime, on Thursday, October 19th, the Honorable Eric Evelyn, Acting Premier of Nevis and Minister of Agriculture and Fisheries, issued this advice to farmers and fishers.
Of course, we are aware that we are under threat of tropical storm Tammy, and the threat is very real. We would have just recently concluded an emergency meeting of the Nevis Island Cabinet, and I just want at this point in particular to reach out to our farmers and our fishermen, because of course we know that the agricultural sector is a very vulnerable sector where storms and disasters are concerned. And so I am here to make a special appeal to first our fishermen to try to secure your vessels. Try to ensure that your vessels are out of the water. I also want to make an appeal to our farmers. Please try to ensure that you secure what you have. To our livestock farmers, kindly ensure that your animals are safe. Secure your livestock. To vegetable farmers, those of you who have perishable products that may be ready for harvest, that are ripe or probably mature, we are asking you to harvest them. For shade house farmers, we are asking you to drop the shade netting to ensure that it is not destroyed by the storm. Based on all of the reports, it is evident that we will be impacted by tropical storm Tammy. We will be impacted by heavy rainfall. We will be impacted by gusty winds. And so we are asking persons not to take any chances. Be on the alert. Listen to all radio and television reports. Please kindly be informed. Kindly stay safe and ensure that your livelihood is safe. Once again, fishermen, please secure your vessels, and farmers, kindly secure what you have, whether it's livestock or crops.
Acting Premier of Nevis and Minister of Agriculture, the Honorable Eric Evelyn. Premier of Nevis, the Honorable Mark Brantley, will host his next press conference on Tuesday, October 24th. The press conference will be held at the Cabinet Room on the second floor of the Social Security Building at Pinnis Estate. Premier Brantley will provide an update on matters pertaining to Nevis, and members of the press will have the opportunity to ask questions. The Premier's press conference will be broadcast live from 10 a.m. on Nevis Television, NTV Channel 99, NevisTVOnline.com, NTV Go app, Nevis Television Facebook page, and Nevis Newscast YouTube channel. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I'm Freddie Silibird. Thank you for viewing.